I mean, the Hornets were gaining momentum. The Cavs, after a terrific offensive first half. Here's Sabonis. He'll send it inside. Sabonis finds the rookie out of Auburn, Dylan Cardwell, who does. Big moment for the Cavs as they preserve that low-scoring victory. Evan Mobley is going to work. Once again, he gets low. Mobley's floater, however, doesn't go. Mobley has scored or assisted on the Cavs' last 11 points here early. And as Schroder has checked in, more veterans as there's Sabonis inside. Sabonis returned from a lengthy last 4. Sabonis dunks. He's had some big games in his career against this Cavalier franchise. Mobley. Allen inside, floats it up and draws the foul. That ain't easy against Sabonis as Domantas Sabonis.
A little more energy.
Mostly veterans. Malik Monk with a good catch right there to keep the possession alive. He'll find Sabonis in traffic. Sabonis almost moved his pivot foot. Doherty and Serena Winter. Sabonis wheels his way inside, lays it up, but he couldn't get it to go. Sabonis thought he got fouled and out scurries Greg Porter. He'll find Tyson. Tyson down the lane, high off the window. That's no good. Dean Wade by his starting 5. The Cavaliers jumped all over the Kings 16-2. Monk wide open. He does not miss many of those. 50%. Evan Mobley can't answer. The ball's tipped high into the air. Tomlin knocked it away from Monk. Porter skips one over to Tyson. There's Tomlin from the corner.
Domas skipping his way, finding Cardwell.
Oh.
Wow.
How about that pass?
You know, the margins in the NBA are very, very narrow, and when you have an open shot, you got to be prepared to take that shot and make something happen.
Out of the break, Sabonis backing in on Tomlin. Pass was high and hauled in by Monk. Back it goes to Sabonis. Boy, he is a physical hombre. Sabonis to the basket. He'll lay it up and in.
Yeah, he knocked about 10 people out of the way there. Yeah, nice job getting it right in the heart of the lane offensively there. Good job by the Cavs.
Sabonis got doubled by Porter. Off it goes to Schroder. Mitchell, a 10-footer. Can't get the shooter's roll. Sabonis, rebound. Monk on the bounce. Sends one back to Sabonis. Sabonis leans into it 3 and trims that Cavalier lead, which at one point was 14, all the way back to Schroder. Puts his head down, tricks over the timeline. They'll play through Sabonis. Sabonis back to Monk after he drew a triple, and Malik Monk gives the Kings 8 first-quarter points for the Cavalier big man. Monk mid-range drips and misses. Hunter got a hand on it. Will stride to the line. Yeah, we mentioned this guy led the NBA in rebounding for 3 straight seasons. He's a 3-time All-Star. Really come into his own. Done a walking double-double. That's just in 14 games. He recently returned from a lengthy knee injury. You know, you look at the overall record of the Kings, a lot of these.
Running into us, knocking us, displacing us, but they're also moving that basketball. So Cavs just have to make some adjustments.
Here he is again on cue. You know, over Sabonis' 10-year career, he has averaged 5 assists.
Truly are. And listen, I can't recall what it is, but Dylan, I believe, has 2 degrees from Auburn. Isn't one?
Jared Allen as Nance peels it away, and here comes Mitchell. We're tied at 44. Donovan took a rough ride from Sabonis, and he almost.
That's sustainable. You do that, you're going to win basketball games.
Donovan Mitchell's play is quite sustainable as well as Sabonis gets fouled. He banks it in. Mitchell has 15 for.
Well, the official calls a foul, I understand, but I'm watching Sabonis, and he's just not quite, he's not connected the dots yet, but it's coming. He's playing hard, but.
That was a big story. The Kings have gotten 40 of their 50 points from their reserves. And Sabonis continues to try to go to work. He used that big elbow, and he got caught. K.Scott, our crew chief, grabbed out of the air by Precious Achiuwa. Kings by 6. This represents their largest lead of the evening. Sabonis, oh, he threw a shoulder into Levine. Relays to Sabonis. Well, the first half, Sabonis has the hat.
Getting back defensively is just not the game plan thus far. Donovan Mitchell took great advantage of that.
DeRozan from the corner. Sabonis grabs the weak side rebound. Back it goes to Levine. Westbrook this time from the corner. That's no good. Allen tips it.
It's amazing how these schedules will absolutely right themselves, and everyone gets a little bit of the heat, the stress, and the difficulty of trying to get through this 82-game season. It's pretty hard. It's pretty tough.
Westbrook DeRozan to Sabonis. Sabonis with a pump fake, spins on Allen. He'll flick it up with the left hand and score.
Really tough. It's not a jump shooting basketball team. This Sacramento team, they want to spread you out and attack. Make them take some jump shots. Let's prove that they can make some shots.
Tyson right through Sabonis. He puts it up and in and has a chance for the three-point play as he returned fire on some
Mentally sound basketball. Good job by Larry Jr. getting on the glass.
That is Nance-like stuff.
Yes, it is.
Isn't he? The little things, the high IQ plays. Westbrook. Right. Whoa, he lost it. He was thinking about dunking it. It comes right to Sabonis. Sabonis got fouled. 18th season. Made history. Did Russ earlier this year. He passed 3 times with the Thunder, most recently with the Wizards. Back in 2021, he ranked 17th all-time in NBA scoring. Here's to another 18 as Hunter misfires an awkward delivery. Monk can't hit. There's Sabonis. Cavs by 7, 2 minutes in, fourth quarter. Mitchell over the top. Fans got fouled. Cardwell reached in.
K.Scott, number 32, Cardwell.
Larry's in his 11th season out of Wyoming. Cardwell in his first out of Auburn. Larry played 182 regular season and 20 playoff games with this franchise between 2018 and 2021. Kenny Atkinson said, hey, be yourself. You have corporate knowledge of this organization. Hunter opens up. Got to the rim, but could not finish.
That shot, he was waiting on that clock. Colin did a good job.
Donovan down the lane, double clutches. That's blocked, however, by Cardwell. Schroder, he'll pull up, dump off to Monk. Monk's 3. DeRozan tonight has been limited to just 4 of 10 from the field. Nobody's limited Evan Mobley. Mobley had that one, however, rejected by Sabonis. Bounces to the corner to Monk. Sabonis has 6 big assists tonight, 12 boards. Sabonis takes his time and lays it in. Give him 22, and DeRozan wants it. He gets it. He's watched here by Porter. DeRozan uses that length, dumps down to Sabonis. Sabonis once again. Get the ball back. Porter
being aggressive on that defensive end.
Porter spun on Schroder. Schroder Wade off to Tomlin. Tomlin in the corner. Feeds Mobley. Mobley wants a clear out here. He wants to work on Cardwell. He gets across the lane. He left it short, however, and there's Sabonis. Sabonis works on Mobley. Backing in. Takes his time. Pivots twice and has it rejected. Dean Wade with the steal. Mitchell was back there as well to disrupt that drive. Mitchell with a hesitation move right around DeRozan. That doesn't go either. Mitchell can't. The Cavs starting lineup is back on the floor. Mitchell, Tyson, Mobley, Allen, and Wade. Tyson stops, flips it up over Monk. Missed the shot. Rebounded by Sabonis. The Kings can take the lead. The Kings reset with a fresh 14. Schroder probes, fires. Tyson rebounds.
Cavs avoided, dodged the bullet there. Now come back. Get something good on that offensive end. Be aggressive.
Sabonis overplays Mobley. Sabonis with the steal. He missed it.
It doesn't matter now. Play on.
Mitchell over the top. Allen didn't know how open he was. He took it right to the basket and drew the foul. A machine. Schroder still can quarterback a team. Just look what he did at the Eurobasket tournament for Team Germany just a handful of months ago.